couple things to get out of the way before we start. Do not use Sprint, do not use Peloton, and do not use Ninja, because Ninja has a trait called Fleet of Foot that increases their movement speed, and you cannot turn this off. Put a target ring underneath you. It helps you visualize where you're standing a lot more easily. And in character config, turn your movement settings to standard type. If you're on mouse and keyboard, that's your default. If you're on controller, legacy is your default. Reason being is because then you can strafe left and right, and your left and right movement strafe speed is exactly the same as moving straight forward. So you have better camera angles for a couple of jumps. The collision of these wooden platforms is slightly larger than what you see. So I could stand right about out here, for example. And with a short hop, and then a full. A short hop will typically be a tap of your movement key, and a full hop will typically be holding the movement key down. Short. Then we have a handful of full hops here. We want to back up a little bit so we have the movement to get up here. We have a couple shorts. And then a full. Carefully around the sign, and you want to watch the corner of this wall here. You don't want to run into it. It'll stop your momentum. And then you go for a full. And then we have a couple shorts. And then a full. And then another short. And then a full. And then a short. And then we get a little tricky here. With a short, you want to get yourself as much to the corner as you feel you can. You want to aim for the corner of this as well. Back up to give yourself space, and short. Same principle here, get to the corner, and short. And then the full. Now if you want an easier camera angle, there's some settings you can go into, so that way if you zoom in far enough, you'll go into first person. I personally don't need it though, with a short there, and then there's a full here. And then a full here, then a short. Doesn't really matter if you short or full there, you'll run into a wall. And you just want to hug this. If you fall down, you can jump back up safely, but it's better to not risk it. Right about here. You want to aim for the corner of this, so you don't hit the corner of that pillar, and then you want to full. Again, you want to aim towards the outer edge, and then full. Back up, and full. And then you're up at the very top. Right at the top of here will be where the sightseeing log is. Now when it comes to getting down on the lamppost, this right here, this is going to be your cue to jump. This is what you're going to use. You want to line yourself up so that the lamppost is just about here. Right about here. You want to make sure you're aimed correctly at it as well. And then you're going to back up, back straight up. If you're standing right about in this spot, then you should be lined up correctly. Then you'll turn on sprint, and you'll run, and you'll jump right at the gold. And then you should land right on the lamppost. And that's how you do the Kugane jumping puzzle.